Hello, it is so nice to meet you. I am an aura specialist here at Aura Therapy with Erie, and I understand you're here because you want to improve upon the quality of your aura. Yes. Okay. And I know you filled out most of our questionnaire online, yes? Okay. Absolutely. Now, did you send that in ahead of time? Perfect. Pardon me. So, what I'm gonna do basically is a full assessment of your aura. Have you had an aura assessment done before? No? That's quite alright. This is a relatively new profession. It hasn't been around a whole lot. So I'm just gonna start at the very base questions. If you could just confirm your name. Okay, lovely. And your date of birth for me. Okay. Yes, okay, that'll be fine. Now, was there anything in particular that made you realize that you might need some work on your aura? Was there anything perhaps that set it off, or is it just kind of something you've wanted for a while? Yes. Okay. Okay. So, whenever I say something, I want you to tell me the first thing that pops into your head, okay? Are you ready? Social media. Okay. Family. Friends. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Now you are okay, so you're right at the age where a lot of what you put in our online form is making a lot of sense to me. So people of your age and your general demographic tend to have issues, okay? And that's not a bad thing. Have things with their aura that they're not quite happy with, you know? And that's completely fine. We all go through it. I myself have had an aura assessment, and I'm not sure if you read the packet. A lot of people don't. It's no big deal. But what we're gonna do is we're going to review your aura in full today. That's what you're doing with me. I put it in my computer and I consult with my team of specialists, and what we'll do is come up with a plan. Okay, so in 24 to 48 hours you'll get your full workup, full assessment of what I saw in your aura, what things could be improved upon based on your life and your profession, everything like that. And we'll come up with a plan of action. Now, after you receive the treatment plan, I can give you a little call and we can go over it in detail. But basically, we'll just decide if this is really something that you want to go ahead and embark on. And Okay, yeah. I'll make note of that. Now, is there a phone number that's best for you? Does it match the one in the file? Okay, same as the file. And would you prefer our communication be via call, text, email? Yeah. Okay, yeah, no problem. Oops. Let me just fix this really quickly. Okay. So your preferred method of communication? Yeah. See, that looks great. Okay, so in order for me to assess your aura, I will have to close the distance between us. My hands are nice and clean. And I'll be doing your assessment. Don't worry, it's completely non-invasive. It doesn't hurt or anything. You might find yourself a little bit of a tickling sensation in your chest area. That's completely normal. And then I will be making little notes in my notebook so that I know, just if I tried to remember it all, it would be gone. Okay, so I want you to sit back and I want you to make yourself comfortable, okay? Just try to take a moment. We'll be silent for just a moment. I know it's kind of odd, but I really need you to just clear your head and think about something that's calming to you. Not necessarily something that makes you excited or happy, but more so just something that makes you feel relaxed. For me, I think about sitting on my couch and watching Netflix documentaries. That's my calm place. It may be something completely different from you. Could be sitting in the sun, like a big hug, something like that, okay? And I'll just give you a moment, okay? And I'm just gonna look over a few of my old notes while you're doing that, okay? Okay. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Feeling nice and calm now? That's great, you're doing great, okay. So I'm gonna set this off to the side here. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill the space between us if that's okay. Absolutely. I know these chairs are kind of odd, they tip down really low. Okay, so let me just begin. I'm just gonna feel you have lovely skin. And this is just to get a better sense of your aura. Now, from the time you walked in here, I had a good idea what your aura was because I see them visually. But whenever I'm able to touch you, it really helps me just get a more in-depth feel of you know, some clients aren't really comfortable with touch, and that's completely okay. So in that case, the history that we get after your appointment is just a little bit more in depth, so I can kind of fill in the blanks, if you will. Does that make sense? Okay. Sorry, I never know if I'm explaining myself well. Okay, if you could just look to my eyes for a moment. Perfect, okay. And we're gonna do a really quick 7-4-7 breathing exercise. So I want you to just breathe in for 7 seconds while I'm touching you. Breathe out for 4 and breathe in for another 7, please. Okay. Yes. Now I can tell that you have a very lovely soul. Oops. I definitely understand why you're here. Which, like I said, is completely fine. People in your demographic, especially with the way the world is now, they have been needing some help. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with trying to improve yourself, okay? So, I have a pretty good idea now. The things that we're needing to work on. And the things that I think that we should just keep. Okay, so whenever I say to you the things that we need to work on, I mean that in terms of things about yourself that could be improved upon, not things about yourself that could be completely changed. You see, because I want you to be you, okay? Because you are perfectly imperfect. Alright. So we're going to build a better foundation for what's already a beautiful home to sit on, okay? Think about it like your soul and your aura is the foundation of you. It's a foundation of you. It is the core of who you are. And what we're gonna do is just replace the roof, basically. If that makes any sense, I might have made that too complicated. If I did, I'm sorry. But I've got most of the information that I need. Now, I know that you did opt for the full. You opted for the full package, yes? Okay, you did. I don't know why I had you down in here. Now my assessment will be delivered to you with a rough summary of sorts of my findings. Now that is just what the receptionist sends out. I don't know why they do it. Don't read too deep into what you hear there because it does not go in depth. And you are a whole person. You cannot be defined by 2 paragraphs. will review my findings and send an updated version of that, okay? Now, there's about four people that I consult with when I do this. They are not seers. We actually have one board certified psychologist that will go over all of my findings and your original application that you sent in whenever you contacted us first, okay? So they will go through all of that, and together we build your foundation. Now, if you had to pick one word to describe yourself, what would it be? Don't think about it. Just, what would it be? Just. Interesting. And if your family and friends had to pick one word for you, what would they pick? Okay. And your significant others, your lover, if you have one. Okay. Now the questions that I'm asking now, the reasons they weren't on your original assessment is because based off of what I felt and witnessed since you came in here, I have to kind of fill in the blanks. Now there is one thing that I do want to do before you go. And it's just a little checklist, okay? If you don't mind, we will just ask you. I'll check it off. I have to ask absolutely everyone that comes in here this, okay? Now, this is just something that we ask all of our clients, just because it kind of helps us to, get a good idea of just everyone in general that comes into us, because we always want to improve upon what we do here, and these surveys are optional, and they just help us, you know, get a good sense of a broad base of our clientele, okay? So if you're ready, okay, do you feel media largely affects the issues with your aura? Okay. Do you hope to see results within this year? Okay. Do you see yourself investing a lot of time improving your aura? Okay. Do you currently feel hopeless? Do you have your support system in place? Okay. And do you feel fulfilled in our work so far? I know we haven't done a whole lot, but okay, thank you. Are you confident in our ability to improve the quality of your aura? Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, we've got everything. Excellent. Okay, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for choosing our company to help you improve upon yourself. Go home, relax. I know this is gonna be a little bit of a taxing experience, And I want you to just take it easy. There's a lot of really good things. I know this can be a little bit of a taxing experience. I just want you to really look in on everything that we talked about today, and we'll be contacting you for our next steps, okay? Don't forget to hydrate.